My opinion, men don't require that much. If a woman requires the same thing.
Wait, which is not that much?
It should be even because I require a lot. I expect my dude to require a lot too. I can't go with that with basic. You gotta require a lot because I require a lot as well.
You want a man that has the option to get other that turn you on.
Why would you want a guy that don't get no?
Then you're gonna be upset when he entertain them other too, right?
No.
Y'all want the that's handsome that could get all the, but you don't want him to actually choose the other. That's what you're saying.
You don't want a man that no girl looks at. Why the do I want you if nobody else wants you?
Because he got other qualities that is successful for a long-term relationship.
Back to y'all top three. He ain't passed the fitness check or the feminine check or the friendly check.
I'm pretty sure you don't care if you fit or not if you got that bag.
No, them niggas be ugly sometimes.
So you will settle, you will lower your standards in the attractive area because he has money.
I want to tell you about a conversation that is happening pretty often in circles of women who are independent, professional, who have their own money. They are done dating broke guys. In fact, they don't want to even date a guy who makes as much money as them. They want to date someone who makes significantly more than them. And this is not a gold digger. This is a woman who is proud that she has her own money, really doesn't expect a lot from a man, but she needs a man to feel secure around her, who doesn't feel like less of a man because he makes less than her, who feels somewhat insecure because she can go on fancy vacations, buy herself handbags and jewelry. She is done with that. And so these women are looking for men who have money, but these men are dating and chasing young women who will massage their ego instead. So they're kind of like, okay, I guess we're not dating anyone anymore. And these are women who've been married, they have children, and they're like, life is good. Do I really need that complication? And a lot of them have situationships and they're okay with that because women also have needs. So I just want to let you know, in case you were wondering why you see so many happy, successful women out there who are single. It's by choice.
And you know, a lot of these modern women, they try to gaslight men and basically tell men, oh, you don't know what you're talking about. I would never do this. But really, men understand the game. I know that really all you wanted to meet up with me for was you got a little bit hungry, or I wasn't really hungry, but I was bored. Oh, I was bored, and then I saw this nice restaurant, but I didn't want to pay for it. So I just went with a man who was inviting me out, and I saw the perfect opportunity. Modern women have become the ultimate opportunist, to where she's now taking advantage of the man, and the man is saying, well, I don't want to be taken advantage of. Instead, how about we do something mutual? I'm not here for that. I'm here to take advantage of you. So men are saying, okay, well, I'm going to just go ahead and opt out. Hey, where are you going? How come you won't just stay in the game? Maybe I'll change my mind. Maybe not. I don't care. Get out of my...
I don't know what man would be able to sit and listen to her for more than 5 seconds without just like, I don't know, side.
Unless your husband is actively deconstructing his patriarchal conditioning, he isn't going to suddenly be open to a massive shift in how your marriage runs. He's not going to be open to him taking on more than he has before simply because you asked. In a different way, I might add. There is no amount of conversations or methods or ways that your husband is going to understand the unequal division of labor that is causing such unhappiness and resentment within your marriage. He has to first work on understanding how the patriarchy has benefited him at every turn, and that includes your lopsided marriage where you've been carrying more and he didn't even realize it until you brought it up.
Any woman who talks to you, if the word patriarchy comes out of her mouth, just see you later, honey. I don't care. Go away. Because along with that is coming like all this crap, patriarchal conditioning, all this crap about misogyny and unequal division of labor. Just this crap, feminist talking point, right? So just, honey, see you later. Oh, patriarchy? Oh, yeah.
Some men still need to learn the hard way, but the fact is that living alone as a man is fucking awesome. If you don't have a girlfriend or, God forbid, wife that you have to live with, life gets so much easier. When you live alone, you don't have to be lonely. I live alone, I'm not lonely, I just live alone. And to have a woman move in here does not benefit me. If it would benefit me, sure, I would let a woman move in with me, but it's not benefiting me. So why the fuck would I do it? And nobody's telling me to put the toilet seat down or take out the trash or she wants me to do something and I don't want to do shit that day or whatever. I live life on my terms. I do what I want. Let me show you. Shh. Do you hear that? That's the sound of peace and quiet, and you're missing out.
And you know, I think modern women they're stunned. They're kind of like uncomfortable that they might have to be the ones to approach now. Why do I have to? What happened to the men? Who's going to be the boys? Well, the boys are still the boys. It's just the boys have learned what to do to stay out of trouble. And, you know, you've said some things, maybe you forgot that. And you've done some things, maybe you forgot that, to make the man feel like, oh, I'm not welcomed. I'm not wanted. My advances, me coming over and talking to them is not wanted. So let me stay back. At some point in time, modern women have to take accountability for what they've done in the dating market instead of trying to heap it all on men.
Not a great place to be.
What'd you say?
Not a great place to be.
Rude?
That wasn't rude. Standing in front of those things is rude as well. So you can do your film.
You could have just said, excuse me.
You didn't have to.
Okay, so wait, being rude, I got this. Being rude to me is better? I bet you wouldn't say that to a guy. Would you? Why don't you say it to my husband?
I thought she got it. She's not in the way. If you needed something like that.
Look at this one.
All you had to say was excuse me.
What's wrong? Nothing now because the guy said something?
What's rude is you training in front of the dumbbell rack like you own the place. You should have enough gym experience to know that's not what you do.
Dating apps are losing users as more people report burnout, ghosting fatigue, and dissatisfaction with swipe culture. Let's talk about it. Because quite frankly, I don't know about anybody else, but I despise dating apps for multiple reasons. Number one, I know that it's probably a little hard to believe because I am so social online. But y'all, I'm really naturally introverted, and I also did not get a lot of attention growing up. I was the bullied, okay? Not the bully, I was the bullied. And you know, I kind of had like that ugly duckling syndrome, even though I was never ugly, but I just ain't know it. All of the things, right? So it already gave me severe anxiety to be put up on a platter like a menu item, to just be swiping left and right. I don't necessarily like that. But the introvert in me likes the online aspect because, like, it's not in public. You know what I'm saying? Could you imagine swiping left and right in person? Embarrassed. That's like that popping a balloon thing, but that's a different video for a different day because y'all know I don't like that. Anyway, the thing is, right? The ghosting fatigue, the burnout, like the options, especially Hinge be getting on my nerve. Talk about some, we found a perfect guy for you. He's very compatible, and whole time it's a gremlin. Cause what do you mean? I know you didn't just send that over here. Go to the back, cause I know you got some more in the back. And I'm not paying for your little funky app. I done did that already. Still gremlins. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think somebody is behind it. Anyway, I want to know what y'all think, because I be finding people on the online streets who be saying that they found they love through the apps. I feel like some of y'all lying. It can't be that I'm the only person. Whoops. It can't be that I'm the only person who just not experiencing it. Am I tripping or not? Let me know in the comments.
Once a man is able to tally up the cost of losing his house, losing my pension or my 401k, whatever it is, losing access to that, losing access to stuff that you don't even need to have your hands on. That's when a man says, you know what, maybe a relationship isn't really for me. Maybe I ought to back off and go a different direction. Oh, well, you got to take the leap. I don't, actually. And I'm not going.
Oh, yeah, this feels so good. This feels so good.
What? Like, she had her fun with my homeboy and me and the other.
So she got upset that you all were still.
She made a big deal after she had her fun, though.
Ooh-wee.
Okay, Your Honor, first of all, the girl didn't follow the rules. I don't care if we're doing a whole wife-husband swap. She was talking the entire time. She was like, oh, yeah, this feels so good. This feels so good. I'm like, oh my God, like, at this point, this is not fun. Like, girl, shut up. Because I feel like you're trying to outshine me by talking.
It's an insecurity.
Hey, no, it's not insecurity. The rules were nobody make noises.
Okay, wait.
Okay. You get what I'm saying? Like, you get what I'm saying? She was trying to be the star of the show.
Wait, Miss Celestine. Here's the thing. Maybe it was that good.
Ooh-wee.
This is just a friendly reminder. There is no such thing as a woman's soft side being activated because now you're paying all her bills. Being soft and feminine is a woman's most natural and most powerful state. It's not a subscription that you must pay for in order to experience it. I know they've worked overtime marketing this to us men, but I'm here to tell you that it don't work. The only thing that can make a woman submissive is if she actually wants to be there for you. Simple and plain. There's no amount of money. There's no amount of looks. There's no amount of clout. There's no amount of anything. It's just her sole decision. And don't allow them to trick you and make you believe that they're in survival mode. That's why they're so aggressive or disrespectful towards you. That's cap. It doesn't cost anything for someone to be a decent person to you, especially while being in a relationship when you actually think about it. That's her obligation, because why are you in a relationship if you don't plan on being a pleasant person to be around? But even with all that I just said, I know you ain't gonna listen to what I'm saying, because I'm just a normal guy. Yeah, keep the change.
You know, a lot of these modern women are continuing to ask for a traditional man. I want a man that's chivalrous. I want a man that is a complete gentleman, right? I can't seem to find that man. Men keep on walking beside me, behind me, past me. They see me struggling. Why are men doing that? I need to get my stuff on the airplane, my bags down. Men just kept on walking past me. Men pass me while I'm trying to get my stroller up on the stairs. What are they doing? Modern women have cried, hollered, kicked, and screamed. I can do it by myself. Get away from me. I don't need no man's help. Get away. And when a man says, okay, you ain't said nothing but a word, I got other things to do. And that man does that. And so now you're upset because a man, I see you need help, but you told me that you were good. When my friends tell me they're good, I don't pry. I mind my business. And now you've stepped in the role of one of his friends. They want me to leave him alone. I'm gonna leave him alone. I'm gonna check on him, but I'm gonna leave him alone. I'm gonna respect his boundary as a man. And now y'all are being treated like men and you don't like it.
The moment a woman stops respecting her man, watch what happens to his attraction for her. It doesn't fade slowly, it dies. And here's what nobody tells you about that. Respect is not optional. It's the foundation. A man can handle almost anything except being disrespected by the woman he's chosen. He stops giving freely because why would he pour into someone who treats him like he's not enough? When she stops seeing his effort and his discipline, when she starts taking shots at his character or questioning his decisions in front of others, that's not ego. That is self-preservation. And then she wonders where his affection went. Where did the romance go? Honey, he didn't change. He evolved into what your disrespect taught him to become. You trained him to protect his energy instead of giving freely. That's not punishment. That is chemistry. When respect dies, attraction dies. Every time. Bring back the admiration, bring back the gratitude, or watch him pull back further.
Ladies, there are men that love dealing with women that have quote unquote hit the wall because they know that you've lost the leverage to demand more. That's why you say, I'm going to maintain my own and we can have separate living arrangements. God's gonna sign up for and you don't want marriage, and you don't want kids, and you just only need me on the weekend. Sign me up. Guys actually love guys who have no legitimate, long-term, serious intentions for women. Love the one because now when I come back in the store, everything's on clearance. The things I couldn't get before that was on the top shelf, that was so hard, and there was a line around the corner. Now I can walk in. There's one person in line. Everything's on the clearance rack. Now's the time. Now's my opportunity to get my Hollywood beauty. Now's my time, 20 years later, to get my video vixen. the men that think this way, we would love women that are on the wall, because now it's easier than dealing with her when she was 25.
And a lot of men already know what's up. Get to the date, already audit, and this is okay when women do it. You're already auditing me financially. You ask what neighborhood I live in, what car I drive, oh, do you rent or own? That type of stuff. Men already know what that is. Oh, is your car leased or is your car financed? Oh, you know, it's important. And they say that, and they try to make it seem like, oh yeah, you know, try to make it a part of normal conversation, but they're really digging for information. And men can see that. Oh, you're trying to qualify if I'm financially able to do the things that you want. Not the things that you need, the things that you want, right? Which, once again, cool. If I don't measure up, I don't measure up. But when it's time for me to ask my questions, I want to be able to ask my questions about the stuff that I actually care about the things that I actually value, and not get any pushback. You might have reservations and you might say, I really don't want to answer that. But there are some things you have to understand, and this is where self-awareness comes in. You have to understand that you're asking things that he might not want to answer. He said, well, if he don't answer that, he's shady. Okay, well, there you go. If you don't answer a lot of the questions, some of the questions that he's asking, don't you think that might show up as shady to him?
Like, my parents didn't let me have a Snapchat or something for very valid reasons, but I sat there and I
argued with them about it
for hours about everything.
Yeah, I'm not tolerating that shit.
Coming from somebody where I was raised and I had a flip phone until the age of 16, I wish my parents did not get me an iPhone. I wish I did not have any kind of social media access, because on some real shit, I probably would not be in the career I'm in. And if you guys are like honestly thinking that you should be proud of what we're doing long term, that's not something that we should honestly be proud of as women. And I'm honestly just so sick and tired of hearing you guys make excuses, because like, as somebody who's in this industry and who's been in it for as long as I have been, there have been times that I have quit, but yeah, the money is good. I didn't come from money. So yeah, I'm going to go and I'm going to work my ass off. When I can retire, I'm going to retire. Do I know what I'm doing is wrong? 100%. But I'm not going to sit here and sugarcoat it and think, oh, well, my parents should just let me do whatever the I want. No, they shouldn't. They should be parents until the age of 18. And then if you want to go do whatever the you want, they have the complete option to disown you or set boundaries.
Anyone else just so fed up with dating that you just want to fast forward to the good part? The part where you're already like happy and in love and secure and solid, and you're taking trips together and the sex is amazing. I hate the like early stages of dating where you're like going on these dates and you're having to do all this like small talk and like, where are you from? What's your favorite color? Like, ambiguity of it all. Like, I don't give a fuck what your favorite color is, Phil. Like, you're probably gonna ghost me anyway. It's exhausting. It's so exhausting. I'm 32. I'm tired. I can't keep doing this shit. I don't have like any more talking stages left in me. I don't got that dog in me anymore.
What you're seeing a lot of these modern women do is use what they think they've learned. Some of these women are not even going to therapy. They're just listening to what they've heard online, and who's ever describing whatever they're describing online, they're saying, oh, that sounds like my situation. And so they're going back and trying to diagnose whoever they're arguing with. It's almost like something psychologically or mentally, to where when you hear something, you repeat it the very next time. Like, well, honestly and truly, that's kind of how music works. So, with music, you're going to hear something and you're going to repeat it. And that's why they try to make even some of these tunes and stuff like that don't make a lick of sense. It's got a catchy beat. That's why they're trying to put it toward a catchy beat, because you remember the beat and you start singing the song. And that song that you didn't like, you'll start singing again and you'll listen to it again. And then somebody would be like, I thought you said that you didn't like that song. I don't, but I don't know what it is about it. The beat is catchy. And so I'll listen to it. And they're, getting money because you're still listening to their song and they're playing it. But originally thought it was a dumb song. That's essentially what this is. They continue to hear this sort of thing, and it's like music over and over again. And so next time they say it to you and they apply it to you, instead of taking accountability, Instead of saying, no, this is my fault, they try to diagnose you mid-argument, even though it's something that they're doing, right? When a man says, I'm looking for consistency, I'm looking for respect, you don't text me back, you don't text me at all, you don't treat me like or reciprocate anything for me, I'm looking for somebody that likes me like I like them. Oh, well, that's narcissistic behavior. That's somebody that's conceited. They'll say that type of stuff to get you off of their trail. They'll try to use something that they heard somewhere else, don't even know what it's talking about, don't really even understand it, to try to apply it to you and be dead.
Me and Mr. Spider was having a conversation, and we were talking about what's the end of the relationship for you, and for him it's cheating, and for me it's...
Excuse me, you can ask him the question. It's a question.
What's the end of the relationship for you?
So, like I said, like we were talking before, I think everybody needs to have that one button you press, that's it. If you can work on anything and everything, you're always going to be able to do something to me, no matter what, and I'm always going to forgive it, because I'm going to think that, there's just no line, and then you're going to disrespect me consistently, and then you're going to eventually find somebody that will press that button when it's time. For me, if you sleep with another man enters you, that's it.
Facts. That ugly money.
What if she bring 80?
No! That ugly money. He said no! That ugly money.
That's not the end.
Oh, yes, it is for him. He just said as you asked him. That ugly money. You asked the question, he answered it. That's how it works. That ugly money.
But what if she bring 80% of to the table? You gonna let all of that go for cheating?
Yeah.
Yeah! That ugly money.
Men are weak.
That ugly money. Some women are hoes. That ugly money.
So I'm the one with like the least IQ here, because I'm the only woman who's barking back at you like I'm this brain bimbo who has nothing to offer to society.
Not why.
I mean, then what?
Well, let's test it. Let's test it real quick. Okay, what's your age?
I'm 28, but I'm not testing.
Ooh,
I'm not
28.
doing a test.
You're 28.
I'm getting up there. You're
That's
right.
amazing.
My eggs are drying up.
Okay.
I'm not going to be fertile. No one's going to want me. I'm not a high value woman.
If you weren't doing fans, how would you earn a 6-figure plus income?
I do
Wait, speak English. Go ahead.
I work at one of the I work at one of the best clubs in Las Vegas.
You seem like you're having trouble with English for a second.
I'm a little thrown off by you attacking me, because I think a lot of these other girls...
That's because people never address you.
And I respect. I think you're just attacking me because I'm responding to you, and you don't like that.
What skills do you have that would help you earn a 6-figure plus income at age 28?
You're right, nothing. There's no skills that I have at all.
You're trying to escape.
There's nothing.
But I'm saying
there's no skills. No, you're right.
You're a cocktail server in Las Vegas.
Yeah.
Right?
And there's nothing else that I have to offer.
The fact is, I live in Las Vegas. I've seen your type many times. Generally, they're younger. Point is this.
Old, I know, man.
No, really. Honestly, they should be firing you.
Someone marries me.
I don't know about that, but they should certainly be firing you and get someone of the appropriate age to do such a low-level job.
Oh, yeah.
But the point is this. Why are you opening your mouth wide like that? It's not time. Bring the camera out. She's ready.
And what you see a lot on social media is women continuing to say, man, men don't really have the courage to come up and approach. They're not really bold enough to approach. Well, that's because you have social media. That's because you have a lot of these modern women that don't know how to do right. They don't know how to act right. And so they come towards them. Well, I guess not physically speaking, because they don't really want to approach a man. Mentally speaking, energetically speaking, if I could say it like that, they come towards a man in such a manner that a man is apprehensive. I was like, I'm not really sure what's going on here. I'm not really sure if, she's really into this. I'm trying to read, but I'm not 100% sure. And you can't read her because she's changing her mind in the moment. You're walking up to her and she's still trying to make a decision on whether she wants you to approach or not. And what modern women have gotten comfortable doing is waiting until you get up there to talk to them and say, no, you didn't read the signs right, when actually you did read the signs right. They just changed their mind when you got in their face. That's what they're doing. Oh, I just decided I really didn't want anything. I really didn't want him to approach. Get away from me, you creep. Record. Get away from me, creep. Leave me alone. And you do that enough and you post that online enough, people are going to see your account because you're behind and your face is all over your account. And so men specifically will be like, oh, she did this other guy like that. I'm not 100% sure if I want that from.
So I used to think a woman's past didn't matter until this one time that I got invited over to my cousin's house. We were all sitting around their bonfire after dinner. Dad invited some friends and another cousin of ours. And in the midst of the conversations, the attention got put on me. And they asked me if I've been seeing anybody lately because, recently I became single again. And I was like, yeah, like I've been seeing this one girl. She came over, we've been spending the night and all this stuff. And my cousin was like, oh yeah, Vinny got his little hoes. But what he needs is a good girl that's not going to give it up on the first night. So that's when my other cousin chimes in, the one that was recently married. And she's like, oh yeah, I made Steven wait at least 2 months before he was able to get any. And my boy was sitting there like all proud and shit. Like that shit sucked, but it was worth it. That's when I was like, you see, like I want that too. But then I'm scared that like if a girl makes me wait that long and then I find out the one night stand in her past. And then that's when they look at me and they're like, but why does that even matter? And that's when I was like, well, if the whole point of making a man wait is for self-respect and for preservation, then that goes out the window if you gave it to somebody else on the first night. So there's really no point. Because they're just going to feel like you put on a good girl mask just because you seen a future with me, but not with the person you let hit on the first night, And the whole time that I was giving my explanation, all I'm seeing is like my little cousin, the 16-year-old, she's in the back like, and as soon as I finish talking, she looks over at her sister and she's like, My cousin's like, what? And she's like, what about the guy in Mexico? When I tell you guys, her face was pale. Like, she didn't even know what to say. And then her husband's like, what guy in Mexico? So at that moment, I'm pretty sure we all realized that he didn't know about the guy in Mexico. And at that point, he had got up, walked into the house, and my cousin followed after him. And honestly, we didn't think it was going to be that big of a deal. But a month later, they actually announced that they were separating. But I think we all learned a valuable lesson that day. For me, it was just because she make you wait does not make her worth my time.
This foreign girl's base.
What if I told you feminism didn't free women but actually created double taxpayers? So before, one man worked and supported one family. One tax, one household, one system. Then suddenly, government realized something insane. Wait, if women also go to work, that's 2 salaries. 2 taxes, double the income, double the spending. And somehow that became female empowerment. And here's the absurd part. Women said, I don't want to obey my husband. But now many women spend 8 to 10 hours obeying a boss who is also a man. But this time, he pays you and taxes you. And it gets even crazier. You work all day, you are exhausted, so you use the money you earn to pay a maid, to do all the chores you don't have energy for. So you basically work to pay someone else to do what you used to have time for. You go to work, you get paid, and then you spend the money on help, childcare, take out food, transport, everything. So what was the point? You're working to survive the work. And at the end of the day, women go home drained, no time for children, no patience in relationships, no softness left for family because everyone is tired, stressed, disconnected. And then society says, why don't women want kids anymore? So here's the real question. Did feminism empower women, or did it just turn all of us into perfect workers in the system? And I'm not saying the old system was perfect. I'm just asking, who benefited the most? Women, men, or the government who suddenly earned twice the taxes?
Sounds like she's got it figured out. What do you guys say? So, women, would you rather be at home with your children, or would you rather be working?
A lot of these modern women are still waiting for a man to pursue them, like granddaddy used to do, or like they saw daddy pursue mom. Problem is, it seems to get lost in translation, and for a lot of couples it does, because as you get older in your relationship, you kind of forget some details. Now we have some of the women, they remember the details they want to remember. So they remember, oh, you're supposed to do this for me, and you said this, and this, so they remember what you promised them. They don't necessarily remember what they promised you. So, all that, aside, mama acted a certain way when dad came up and approached. When dad was pursuing, mama acted a certain way. So dad didn't, in a lot of these situations, dad might have not had to wait 8 months for mom to say, okay, well, I guess I'll give him a chance. I'll text him back. Right. And even in some of those situations where, now there are some situations where I wasn't interested in him. He just kept on bothering me. But even in those situations, wasn't nobody getting the police called on him and a whole bunch of other nonsense. So there was a lot of things that might have been different that they're not telling you, that and nowadays, men, y'all done told men on a whole campaign, no means no. So I'm not going to spend the next 8 months chasing you.